I never would have met Truda had it not been for a very badly wounded nurse. I was doing a daily television show in Ottawa, and we did a 1 hour special with this woman, this nurse, when she was 4 years old and living in Holland during the Second World War. Her uncle raped her. Her older sister walked her into the kitchen, and she was bleeding, and said, "Mama, Uncle, whatever his face is, raped this lady, this young girl." And her mother said, "No, he didn't. Go wash her up." And since then, I'm sorry to report, I've met many, many, many people in this dilemma who have suffered from denial and collusion and so on. Well, the program was very simple. I said almost nothing, believe it or not. I just asked her a few questions and let her talk. Half an hour after the program ended, Truda phoned the office and said she'd never seen anything like that, and that she was a clinical psychologist and she really wanted to meet me. So we did meet, and we became great friends, and we laughed and argued, and we used to go dancing at the big hotel. Her husband, whom she adored, had died a few years earlier, and I think I was a bit of a substitute for a little while she was getting over that terrible period of grief. But Truda had her own story. When she was a young girl, the reason she survived is that people in the train going to the concentration camp passed her over their heads to the doorway and threw her out. A few years later, she was walking with her brother in Hamburg, and a big black sedan started to roll up beside them, and her brother said, "You don't know me, you just asked me for a light for your cigarette, keep walking." And she never saw him again, of course. She left Germany after the war and thrived and became an amazing, amazing human being, a clinical psychologist, who wrote many books and traveled all over the world and gave lectures. And every year in her husband's memory, she gave a lecture in Ottawa, and I was honored to be the guest speaker on one occasion. This is a woman absolutely filled with life. She was indomitable, funny, and demanding. So the pickle is that it's said that whatever doesn't kill you makes you strong. The Trudas of the world exemplify this truth by their attachment to social justice, their love of beauty, their search for more truth, and above all, the peals and shrieks of their raucous, defiant laughter.